I am a content creator creating high quality anime and gaming commentary videos and gameplay videos with a comedic flair where I make fun of myself, and I have been discriminated against by Google, by YouTube, for my Christian views. Starting on November 17th, I made a video called What I Want for Eric's Anime and Gaming Commentary Channel's Community. In response to this video, what is either a YouTube moderator team bot or a human member of the YouTube moderators, probably the trust and safety team, saw my video as an issue and shadow banned my account. I have the numbers, I have the data, I have the proof of this. First, let me explain the background of the video and the reason I made it, and I'll share some clips in a moment after to give you an idea of what offended them. So when I set out to make a YouTube channel, I really asked myself in my mind, what do I want? And the conclusion I came to is I want to have a relationship. I want to have friends who are viewers and subscribers and have a mutual, equal, affirming relationship with them. And because I highly value those who give me their ear and give me their time, I wanted to engage in a relationship with them as, someone producing content that they consume that is open, accountable, and very transparent. And I've made numerous videos to this degree where I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve, so to speak. And I'm very open to inform them any intentions or agendas or personal convictions I have. I think that the videos I've made and the orders in which I've made them make this painfully transparent. The video, My Goals for This YouTube Channel, one of the first videos I made, I was pretty upfront in what I'm about in that. And I wanted to make sure I had something I stuck to and that I didn't deviate from, so I wouldn't lose sight of myself and who I am, what I'm trying to be, and what this channel is supposed to be. Another video, the challenges faced in operating this YouTube channel. I try to communicate these intimate things to my viewers so they understand why things happen the way they go, or why a video takes a long time to go out and things like that. Responding to your comments. A day in my regular work life. I wanted to maintain a constant communication with my viewers and make them understand that I appreciate their feelings and value them as people, and I want to relate with them. And that's exactly why these videos released on the 17th were of the same sort, the same meaning. And the one that got me in trouble was What I Want for Eric's Anime and Gaming Commentary Channel and its community on YouTube and Twitch. And I only just figured this out today, actually. I only just started taking a closer look at my analytics. I couldn't figure it out. I had suspected I had been shadow banned. I saw all this explosive growth in my channel, all this high praise in the comments indicating that there was a demand for the content I was producing. And sure, I wasn't the best at video editing, and I'm still not. My thumbnails haven't been the best, but I've been working hard studying, learning the ins and outs of YouTube. I watched videos by vidIQ. I started getting into GIMP and improving my thumbnails and doing everything I could, yet I noticed in spite of all my efforts, my viewership had taken a sudden drop, and it seemed to be without explanation and in incredibly disproportionate numbers, where even if I was producing bad thumbnails and bad titles or not using enough critical keywords, something did not add up. You just get to this point where my analytics reach November 18th and 19th and my channel suddenly dies, and it's as if my channel was put in this box, as if my channel was previously visible, my videos were starting to get attention, and now as if it was segregated from all of YouTube to this little zone where maybe at most it's viewable to the people who've already subscribed, and I'm not even sure if it's truly even viewable to all of them, if they get updates in their feeds or not, or what's going on. I tried so hard to give YouTube and Google the benefit of the doubt. If you check my 3 recent videos where I outline my YouTube strategy and watch them, you'll actually hear me say that I've been grappling with my view count in those videos, and that I'd been wondering if I was shadow banned or not, and you'll notice I was fighting to think that's the answer. And I still hold to the stances I took in those 3 videos for my strategy on YouTube. I still believe in that. I hold to that, I defend that. However, there are certain things that even with the best of character or the best of strategy that you are simply not impervious to. And if my channel is tampered with and made to be invisible, if my thumbnails suddenly disappear from YouTube because some trust and safety team moderator has hated me without a cause and randomly flipped a switch in their administrator settings on my videos, I have no power. No matter how good this strategy is, I have no defense against that. And yet you can tell that's exactly what happened. When you look at my video analytics, it tells a very clear story. The big drop is on impressions. Like, most of our ability as YouTubers or content creators to get noticed depends on people seeing our video, the title, the thumbnail, that brief introduction, that one moment of opportunity to sort of get them to consider clicking. That's what the YouTube staff or a moderation bot made to disappear from my channel. My impressions stopped existing after November 18th, effectively. My channel started dying out immediately because no one could see my content unless perhaps if they were already subscribed. So what they limited on my account was the impressions. They imposed some kind of administrator switch flip lockdown on my account. So I really am in a so-called box and made to be basically invisible. Now, in a moment, I'm going to get into the video I produced that offended the moderators, and I'll share some clips of it and explain exactly what this video was saying and implying and what it is not saying and implying. And I think you'll find if you actually take the time to watch the full video, you could not come up with a conclusion that it's in a category of hate speech or encouraging any kind of violence or radical behavior whatsoever. However, before that, there is one last detail I must clarify in case anyone sort of does a background check on this story and sees something that stands out that makes it look awkward or questionable without the full context. So something you should know is just earlier today, before I came to the conclusion that I was absolutely shadow banned and that all that I'm doing is futile, I tried to revive my channel. So I went on Fiverr and I purchased some services to boost my channel. And they have successfully brought in some views and some subscribers through an outside and almost alien means. However, that really changes nothing for my channel. Effectively, I was hot-locked at 65 subscribers. Now I grew to upwards of 99 by buying 3 different Fiverr gigs of people helping me out with visibility through SEO and all that kind of thing. But as far as I know, my thumbnails are still invisible on YouTube. At some point, whatever subscribers I get, assuming these people aren't trailing over bots to me or whatever those are, it's not even going to make a difference. My channel will not make it to monetization or anywhere near that. This stuff will stop, and I don't have infinite money to buy these gigs to keep boosting my channel. My channel is going to die out. I can't afford these things. Not only is it going to die out on the order of monetary issues, I have my debts, it's going to die out on the issue of morale. See, the truth is, by using YouTube moderator cheats to give my channel a false impression of it not being desirable or needed, there ceases to be a morale or a conviction of usefulness to continue creating the type of content I've produced. there no longer remains with what they've done to me a motivation to produce these videos. So all this content like this, but also in general, universal stuff for everybody, it offers a philosophical discourse on the battle every single human being of every single disposition faces inside themselves. The game tree of Savior, namely the question of whether or not this game is a option you should consider as viable or entertaining for 2022 or 2023.
Over the past days, I have been thinking about how the elves are slowing showing up over on Horde side the world. I was over in Horde City, killing off young Hordes, and there I see elves playing with Horde. I saw them holding hands and kissing each other.
There simply is no resources by which to justify, not resources in the sense of time, morale, or monetary value to continue producing things like that. However, letting go of it and forgiving and moving on. The part that's I found really strange was this. Actually, initially, it never occurred to me that that was the video that triggered the moderators. I had actually made a response video to Corey Kenshin's video, YouTube Racism and Favoritism, sharing my commentary and my observation about what had happened and the meaning of it, and sharing my thoughts and experiences. And I actually had thought at first that if I was shadow banned, this was what triggered the moderators. Here is an actual sample clip from the video that triggered the YouTube moderation team. Channels. So I have an anime and gaming channel. Here I do try to focus on anime and gaming. I have a different channel where if you want to hear more of my personal views on politics, religion, and history, this channel is called The Truth Crusade. I'm going to put a link in this video. I'm going to put a picture of the banner on this video. You're free. I would highly encourage you, if you want to get to know me more, please feel free to go and watch those videos, listen, and you'll understand kind of what I believe or what I don't. But I wouldn't implore you to, in the sense of, I don't want anyone to feel forced to. I actually don't care that much if you do or you don't. But I'm saying if you do care, you have that option open to you. But just for future reference, in the case of controversy in the future, it should come as no surprise to anyone if I use biblical references or Christian references or tie in things. On the same hand, I am not an absolute nutcase. I noticed, just as much as many of you have, there can be a lot of corruption in Christian churches and Christian people. There can be a lot of dogmatic nonsense in the sense of people make kind of a cultural Christianity. So, for example, you could have American Christians thinking they have nothing to learn from Japanese people or Chinese people or this people or that people. I don't have that latent bias. I've never found that appealing. It's just not a part of me or who I am. So for me, like for example, I'd probably encounter Christians, so-called Christians in my life, would say, Eric, what you're doing here on this YouTube channel, I appreciate you, you're a good guy. This is a waste of your time. This is stupid. You should probably shut down this channel and just focus on issues of this nature. Talk only about this, talk about this, and they're going to be like everyone else, trying to put you in the box. Other people are like, talk only about anime and games, and they want to put you in a box. Another person will be like, talk about LGBTQ community. They put our governments, they want to put us in this box. I don't like boxes. I don't fit in a cardboard box, so I have no intention to do so. See, I recommend you watch the whole clip for yourself if you really want to get involved in this controversy. Whoever's watching this video, probably have no likelihood that Corey will ever see this, but it would be great. That would be amazing by any stretch. But for whoever does, know that the context is there. You can watch the whole video. There is one part in this video where I said, I don't apologize for the Bible's stances on sexuality. I'm not ashamed of them, basically. And I'm not taking that back. Like, why would I be ashamed of male, female, creator created them, and the two shall become one flesh, marital unions? We all came into this world because a man and a woman engaged in some amount of relationship that's intended to be in marriage, but regardless, the woman got pregnant and she birthed us. It took a man and a woman. It's that simple. This is stupid human self-loathing getting triggered over our own existence makes no sense. And I should not have my YouTube videos and my anime commentaries canceled over this. This is literally YouTube imposing the strangest of environments, because the only reason I make these videos is to reach out to my viewership that I'm attaining, to have a relationship with them, to say, here's who I am. I don't want you to, where I have this secret life, you have this secret life. I'm open, I'm accountable. If you don't want to support me, I perfectly understand. I'm okay with that. Me trying to treat my viewership like they're worthy of my respect and honor and consideration triggers the moderators. I'm sorry for raising my voice there, but I'm really frustrated. Honestly, to me, it's not a big mystery. It all kind of makes perfect sense. In fact, I'd say it clarifies a lot what happened to Corey Kenshin. The video he made, YouTube racism and favoritism, if you understand the ideological stances of the moderation team, I don't think there's a doubt in my mind that this was targeted on him, the age restriction controversy over his Christian stances, his usage of biblical proverbs and texts in the end sequences of his videos, his constant admitting he's some kind of Christian and thanks God, to radical anti-theist moderators. That's obviously offensive. But unfortunately, they're taking privilege upon themselves to make the decisions for whether our videos should be allowed to exist and be viewable or not, to make those decisions for all of YouTube. Like, maybe I have a stance that an atheist or a Muslim might not disagree with, but maybe they still like my content and want to watch it. And maybe they feel offended that YouTube wants to make all those decision-making processes for them. And in my experience, this is a sign when you don't respect someone, when you don't let them make independent decisions and you censor information, hide it from them. It's usually a sign that you don't trust them to make a decision in their own best interest and to be competent. I don't think what YouTube's doing is good at all. I think it's a terrible, terrible thing. They're creating an atmosphere that's just a very dark and unpleasant place to be or to make content. And there's not much motivation to produce video content of any high quality when it's like this. You feel like there's no hope or future in it, no point. Now, at any rate, if you want to learn more about the ideology of that's causing this move and sort of more of that story, I'll have another video. I'll leave a link in the description for that, but this should be it for here. Again, I'm just reaching out. I hope you big YouTubers will find this video, make it viral, and help me, because I just want my channel reinstated. I want to go back to making anime and gaming commentary videos and gameplay videos without having my thumbnails made invisible by YouTube moderators. That's all I want. And if anything I've said sounds like I'm encouraging a holocaust of, homosexual people or something like that, can you please point out where in my videos that is present? Because I've looked over everything I've said and there doesn't seem to be the slightest inclination of that. Now, YouTube doesn't only pick on us Christians, though they pick on us, or though I don't even like using the term because I don't feel worthy like I live up to it, but they don't pick on people who are only Bible believers. There are some atheists and some Muslims and others they pick on. And if you're confused about this, if it makes it hard to understand what I'm saying, I have a video I'm making that will clarify this for you, that I'm going to post as the recommended video as soon as this video is finished, and it will go through the ideological constructs held sacred by the YouTube moderation team, and you'll understand why they are prone to picking on us and really bullying us. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for your love and your support, and please help me make this video viral. I really just want my channel's visibility back. I want my thumbnails to appear on YouTube like normal again.